Welcome to the very first episode of This Old Swiss Home. 7 months ago, we moved into this Swiss villa that was built in 1986. There has been no renovation done in 40 years. But by the time we are done with this thing, it is going to look completely unrecognizable. Like most people renovating their home, our transformation is not going to happen overnight, but I believe that patience will be rewarded. This week we have so much to get done. In about 10 days when we're gone, they're going to actually start knocking things down and changing things. So in the room that we are in, they're going to extend the floor. So we're going to expand this room and then put up the wall. So this room will finally be enclosed and we will finally be able to sleep in a closed space instead of sleeping in basically like an open air terrarium. And then this is the little bathroom that is going to be expanded. So basically they're going to add a wall here, kind of going to where the crib is. This room will get smaller, but then the mezzanine on the top will expand. Since the bathroom is expanding, the floor of the mezzanine is also going to expand. So we'll have more room up here for like a little girl's room to put a bed and stuff. We're going to be leaving in April for about 10 days while they're doing all of this more structural work. At least they'll be able to add the wall, and then when we get back, I think they'll knock the other wall down, and then they'll be able to start working on the bathroom. I'm very excited. However, before we leave, we need to go and pick out all of the bathroom fixtures. So I actually have a lot that I've chosen online, and I'm just going to go in some of the stores here in Geneva just to look at them in person. I also need to select bathroom tiles for the floor and for the walls. But first I need to change, I need a shower. I just worked out. My daughter is doing a bake sale at her school today, so I have to go watch her in action and then go all of my selections. My resolution is to stop being late all the time. Because Kyle is sick, Kyle has gastro, unfortunately. I have to do everything today semi-solo. Now I say semi because my parents are here. Hello.
Hello.
Say hi to the internet.
Hi everyone.
Hi internet.
Hi internet. I'm Lisa's mom.
Bonjour. Je cherche votre magasin et j'ai une petite question. Et vous êtes juste à côté de Bringen? I don't like big ceramic marble, like marble-like. I'm just kind of looking here, looking at textures, looking at colors. We're actually not going to buy it in the store. We're going to try to get it online because it's much cheaper. But it's good to see some of this stuff in person so you can get an idea for what it looks like and how it feels. This is what we're looking for here. Oh, this is the one I picked out online. This is kind of the design that I'm looking for because all of our sinks, I actually want them to be to the side like this. The problem with this one is the curve is a little bit, this one is more, it's a bigger angle. This is Hans Grohe. This is KWC. I don't like these round plastic ones. I like a stick. I like something targeted like this. I was really not sure if I wanted to do polished chrome because everything else I want to do more of like a matte silver. Oh my gosh, hilarious. The very important decision about what your toilet button should look like. Wow. I think the better thing to do would have been to make an appointment at these places. You can show them the plans and then they could provide more specific advice. These are the other kind of faucets. I find this very busy looking. I don't love this so much. Man, I despise, I'm sorry, but I really don't like these sinks that are like a sink on top of a vanity. I just feel like they're not very practical. Water gets everywhere, like it's not very deep. This honestly could also be kind of cool. I like the simplicity of it, but I don't know about this button. This feels overly complicated. I swear like every person has this type of sink. Just like a nice ceramic sink. This isn't for me. I don't love this. This is very Swiss. Or like this. Like maybe this type of sink on this vanity. I think we can go to one last location. Let's do it. Okay, Jetta's only 2 minutes. Let's go there. Oh, here they have everything actually. Bath stuff. And they have floors. Parquet. Nice. Looks pretty nice. Oh my goodness. This room. It's like a tiny little room. It's not so big. It's just this. And it's creating a lot of complications. So I just had a meeting with our entreprise générale, and he explained to me that the drawing that our architect sent in is a little bit different than what they had originally planned on doing. Now we have to decide like how we want to move forward. If you see up here, there used to be stairs here. There is this very ugly, very weird teal stripe of paint here. And there was like this weird little curve. And it was really awkward because these stairs were in the middle of this room and you couldn't put 2 beds in here. And the original plan was that we were going to extend this like 50 centimeters, then drop this wall down here. So then the bathroom is extending by 112 centimeters, which we really need for a bathroom of 5. And then there were going to be stairs that come down and they were going to end like all the way over here so that this angle was not going to be so steep, because the other problem with these stairs were that it was like super steep. Up here, I was hoping that one day we would be able to like use it as a space for our girls, to like a bedroom up here basically. So you have like a bedroom down here and a bedroom up there. So then I think what she did is she proposed to extend the mezzanine by 90 centimeters, and instead of just the 45, then the mezzanine would extend another 45. And you would have like an overhang over the wall that is from the mezzanine up there. I like this idea, but this kind of, I guess, complicates a little bit of things for the steps. And then they have to like add additional beams now. We have to decide on this by the time they start next week. The other issue is these doors. So we have up here, we have this door, which is in the bedroom I was just in. And then we have this one. And then we have, like, this is all going to be walled off here. And then we're going to have a door here. So in total, this is 4 doors. Now I have to figure out if we're changing all 4 of the doors. I wasn't planning to change them because it's expensive to buy new doors and to have the new doors installed. However, the one door in the bathroom has the cutout, and we also have to change the direction of the door. So we basically need to change this one unless you can like refurbish this door somehow. And then we also need a new door for here. The doors are fine. We have to imagine new handles, and there's little holes in them, but this could easily be caulked and, you know, repainted to match the walls. And these metal frames are like, whatever, fine. They're fine. It's just like we have to change some and get new ones. And so now I'm just like, maybe it would be better to just get all new doors. But if we do this, they need to know what the size of the opening is. So we have to also decide this by when the work starts next week. Okay, Gastro Dad. What are we doing? What should we do? If it's simply for more room. Okay, wait, let me show you.
It's a ceiling.
As you are unable to get up. Hey, how was the trip to the, did you see sheep today? What did you see today?
Sheep, lapins,
Lapin? Petit lapin?
yeah, babies, sheep,
Mouton. You saw mouton, lapin.
and
Pool.
yeah.
What's pool?
No, c'est pas vrai.
Wait, what's pool?
And chicken. Chicken.
Oh, a petit?
Yes.
Oh. You don't want it like that? Why?
It's
Yeah.
a new size ceiling.
You basically have to add another beam. The other big thing is the doors. And we're gonna go to this store with him on Saturday morning. Well, I will go if you can't go. I mean, depending on how this situation clears up.
Your mother came up to me and told me that there was a Chinese proverb for what I'm experiencing.
She came up to you randomly
No, she was giggling downstairs,
to herself.
standing over me. And she said there's a Chinese saying where a big, strong man poops 3 times and he's dead.
Oh my god, I need to go ask her. Kyle 说的是啥？
对呀，说的。我告诉 Kyle， 好汉找不出三泡屎。That's Chinese idiom. Simply means a good, strong guy. If you poop 3 times, you are flat on the ground. Why are you laughing so hard?
That's Chinese medicine.
Yeah,
这就是中医。
it's a part of it.
You're gonna make the dumplings?
Yeah.
Oil?
Yeah. 慢点，去，我弄。
What do you mean? 你就放上面嘛。
我想。哎呀，我们要吃的你就不管了。
These are not looking very good. You got multiple holes, tears.
你好。
If you want, my mom can make you a noodly broth.
I want a noodly broth for lunch with plain chicken.
I've never seen somebody with gastro so specific, like putting in food orders. Okay, so I'm gonna call Yo and tell him we're not gonna do it, and then we're gonna go see some doors on Saturday. Hey Johan, how are you? I don't think we're gonna put 2 beds up there. That's not our plan. So, and I also we don't want to invest more in that space up there.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So I think we can just go ahead as planned. Okay, sounds good.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Oh my gosh. Forgot my water. Ugh, and my keys. Late to my yoga class. Now that things are kind of starting, it really is a lot of work. We're working with our entreprise générale who is managing certain things, but we're not working with an architect full on. So we're only working with her on an hourly basis for specific rooms in the house, which does mean that a lot of the onus on what you're choosing, there's like 1,000 tiny decisions. A lot of these decisions fall on you. So you have to do the legwork to go out and find this stuff and decide if this is what you want to use. For so long, I've wanted to renovate a space. I have so many Pinterest boards and tagged photos and all this design inspiration that has just felt like it's been bottled up, and I've been so looking forward to be able to do something of that is ours. The Instagram version of renovating your house, where you take something really ugly and you just snap your fingers and it turns into this beautiful thing is obviously not how it is in real life. It's a lot of time living in the different seasons of your renovation, you know, so like from the time that we've moved into the house until now, for the past 7-8 months, the house has just been the house that we bought. We haven't done anything to it. We've just been trying to save and plan, make decisions about what it is that we even want to do, where we want to start. That took up a lot of time. I'm glad that we took the time to do it, and now we're going to be entering into a stage where some things are going to be happening, but they're not necessarily going to be done to completion. So for example, like we're going to be working on the upstairs, but not everything's going to be done. It's not going to be like picture perfect. I think that for like the majority of people, you're probably taking on small projects, making something 10% better, 20% better, and then doing another small project and then improving that again by like another percentage. It's slow, even if you're working with professionals who are at the end of the day carrying out some of the work. The other thing that we've been really kind of thoughtful about is what we can do ourselves, like what we could reasonably DIY and what really requires a professional. And for somebody like us, like we've never done really any home renovation or any DIY. It's, you know, it's intimidating to take on, like to think that you can take on bigger projects. So for example, we recently made these 2 beds that are in our daughter's room, and that felt pretty safe. To think about doing something like our floors, which is something that we've thought about doing, it feels a lot higher risk and a lot harder, even though maybe it's not, but I think it's like a mental thing, just to get yourself sort of like into the idea that like someone like me could like lay a floor. I don't know, maybe it's possible.